Sandeep. You, Cedric,
I
and Pawan, I think.
Yeah, Cedric's also left, I guess.
And okay, Cedric is, I think he joined, correct?
He's joined, but now it's left.
No problem. Maybe he joined, he has some work or something. And do we have any idea about the third person?
No, no, I don't have any idea about this.
No problem. So let's start our training. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
So
please.
as you know that we have covered all maximum of the topics, only few topics are left. Okay. So let me share my screen. Let me know once my screen is visible to everyone. Is it visible to everyone? Is it visible to
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
Sandeep? Because you are the
yeah,
only
yeah,
person.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
It's okay.
thank you. So today our topic will be cluster expansion. Okay, one second. Cluster expansion, cluster management. You know that in the starting we had some discussion on it, correct? And I briefed how to upgrade the ESXi, how to upgrade the cluster. Sandeep,
Uh, yes, yes.
yeah. But I was looking into it, and one thing is left. That's why I thought to cover it. And what was that?
And
Let me.
networking is completed. Actually, we have
No,
means,
no, 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 no. Few parts are left, but I was thinking if majority of you guys join tomorrow, then I will cover it tomorrow. Okay. Because in networking also we have covered half, only you and me, correct? In that topic also.
yeah.
Yeah. So here, let me show you. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you correlate this as I show it in the starting. Cluster expansion, I already brief you, correct? How to add that cluster and expand it, correct? Yes or
Yeah.
no? Yeah, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so this is done. I'm not going that much deep into it. I'm just sharing like what we have done. And here I brief you guys about Nutanix software upgrade also, correct? All these diagrams I show to you guys, how to download the binaries, how to download the metadata and binary files, how to do that. If you see the recording, everything is there, okay? And how the version is upgraded. After that, we come to hypervisor upgrade, one-click upgrade, and how we can upgrade the hypervisor, how we can upgrade the NCC. Everything is briefed, correct, Sandeep? Some doubts? Hello. You remember our second or third topic?
Oh,
I brief you about this, all these things.
yeah, wait. Just a minute. Uh, hello. हेलो या
Yes,
एक कॉल आ गया था सॉरी
no problem. That's fine with me. So I'm saying that it's already briefed to you guys. I think I'm okay
हाँ
with it. You are okay
या
with
या
it, correct?
या
Okay.
I hope
You
so.
are you are not saying anything. That's why I was confused why you are not saying anything.
Actually
No problem. I know it's a long time.
yeah,
So
it's a
you
long
know
time
that
now. So we have to
I
re so, take some time to recall these things.
Yes. So I brief about how to update the software. I brief all these diagrams. I brief how to download the
And also you have shared the document, this document.
yes, this document and commands also. I already shared with let
Yeah,
me
I
show.
actually, yeah, I think I received, but I'm not go through that. So
Yes,
that's,
I have named it as Nutanix notes and Nutanix commands.
yeah,
So you can,
yeah, yeah,
as I discussed,
yeah, Amit did, वो अमित ने भेजा था, I guess. तो देखा नहीं
yeah,
मैंने.
it's I think it's more than 15 days, 15 20
Yeah,
days I
yeah,
shared it.
yeah, yeah, 15 days, I guess.
Yeah, because he was saying that Sandeep is
Hmm.
asking for the notes, and I
हाँ,
was on some
हाँ,
emergency, but
हाँ.
I created the
Okay,
notes and shared with the Amit.
okay, okay.
I told him to share with the students. You can
Yeah,
go through the documents, no problem. If you have any
okay.
doubt, you have my number, correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Anytime you can call me. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So this Nutanix software upgrade and then hypervisor upgrade. Yes, I already brief you how to upgrade the hypervisor. What is the process in Nutanix and what is the process if we are using VMware? So all these things are brief. Now, yes, this is an important thing. So Sandeep, I briefed in there, but I was thinking to explain this thing to you guys. I know that if you guys are working on database, or if you guys are supporting database because you are on Windows platform, correct? Windows,
Yeah.
sorry, vSAN you are, correct?
VMware.
VMware vSAN, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
But you have knowledge on Windows also. And you
yeah.
know that here shutting down a node in a cluster, there are few things why I mentioned, because if someone is not aware about it, he might made some mistake. So what is here shutting down a node in a cluster, AHV? It is, we can verify the cluster health and then we can shut down. You know that sometimes if we are using a critical application, we can mention the application name as finance. Okay, finance. It is hosted on a Windows server, Windows 2012 server. Okay, it is not related to Nutanix. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, then I will give an example related to Nutanix. You, being a system admin, you are advising your customer that Windows 2012 is very old and critical. You can upgrade it to the latest version, either 2022 or either 2025 is also there. I know it's in testing phase, but some companies are using it already. Okay. So you are saying, but customer is saying, no, this is a critical, it is hosting a critical finance application and I can't take a risk on it. Okay. So it is in a cluster. You know what is cluster?
Yeah, cluster is a
Apart,
combination. Yeah, combination of two or more nodes
yes,
for the
if one,
for the redundancy.
exactly. If due to some reason one node is down, another is up. It has some different terms. I hope you know about active,
Yeah,
active, passive, correct?
yeah, yeah.
So I'm not going in that deep, but yes. So here, so there is a sequence. There is a sequence that we need to follow while shutting down a node, the node that is in a cluster. And there is two things. First is shutting down a node. Node is your ESXi host, correct? Your physical machine. And shutting down your cluster. So if I'm saying shutting down a node and shutting down a cluster, is it the same thing or different thing?
It's a different thing.
Exactly. It's like in a database, I am just powering off a Windows machine that is hosting a application. But in a cluster, I'm powering off this particular database for XYZ reason. Okay. Now, are you saying something to me?
No,
Okay.
no, no,
Okay.
no.
So now this is a process that If you are supporting Nutanix and you are supporting a cluster and you are not aware how to do that, then it means that the cluster and your infra is on risk. Okay, so I just brief the process. Like every process is very important, not in Nutanix, but in VMware also. If you are going to upgrade your vCenter or your any software from version 7 to version 8, is it like that you directly downloaded the binary or the version and directly upgraded it, Sandeep? Is it the process or no?
No.
Yes. Why? Because you have multiple dependencies. If you are using vCenter and you are planning to upgrade it, you have multiple dependencies. What are the dependencies? Like storage is being used, backup is being used, uh, NSX is being used, and other tools like VRA is being used. So what you need to do?
So we have to means plan
Exactly.
yeah,
Proper. So
proper.
what plan? Suppose you are upgrading your vCenter from 7 to 8 and you didn't ask anyone. You upgraded it, you didn't face any issue. You said, yes, I successfully upgraded it. But what happens if your storage version, the FC version, the VMAX that they are using is not supported by version 8? In that case, will that be a small issue or will that be a blunder?
The blender.
Exactly. So before upgrading the software as a VMware admin, as a system admin, it's your responsibility to send communication to your backup team, your storage team, that we are going to upgrade our vCenter to this version, requesting you to please go ahead and check if your software, either Commvault, either HPDP, either VMAX, if your software is compatible with new vCenter version. If it is compatible, please provide a go ahead. If it is not compatible, we advise you to please upgrade your software to the version and update us accordingly. We can plan our upgrade. Okay. So and the same thing here. Here I have mentioned first shutting down a node in a cluster. What is this? Here, before shutting down a node in a cluster, what you need to do? First, you need to verify the cluster health check. How can you verify the cluster health check? Simple. There are multiple things. You can log into your Prism Central, you can log into your Prism element, or you can SSH and do putty to your CVM and then run the commands. You can run the command ncli alert ls. It will show the alerts by GUI as well. You can see if there is any warning or not. I described you where we can see the warning or status on our Prism page. Okay. So here it is mentioned that review and resolve any critical alerts if we have any. It's not like if we are supporting Nutanix infra and we are the engineers supporting it. It's not like that every time we have some critical upgrades, critical alerts on my system. But yes, it's your duty to go ahead and see if there is any alert. If you see there is alert and that alert is critical, you have to work on that. Before doing anything, before any upgrade, before shutting down it, you need to first rectify that particular alert and then you need to go ahead. So here it is. How you can resolve the alert? It is simple. You can log into Prism element and go to the alert page and you can see. Okay. After that, you can verify if the cluster can tolerate a single node failure. How you can see that? It is simply you can log into the Print Central and you can see the data resiliency status. If you want, I can show you 1 second. 1 second here. See here, Sandeep.
Yeah.
So if you see, this is not critical every time. It is already always maximum time it is in okay state. Okay is mentioned in green. But if
Yeah.
You are shutting down anything or doing, and you see that this is critical, then you need to work on that. You can't ignore this alert. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then either you can check the, either you can see the data resiliency status from there, or either you can check the command, fault tolerance command, and you can see current fault tolerance and fault tolerant detail. Okay. Once you check all the prerequisites, these are the yes, one more prerequisites that I forget to mention. You need to check for the expired certificates. Okay. You might see, have you ever seen that you are upgrading something and you are facing some issues? You log a P1 case with VMware and they said that certificate is expired. Have you ever encountered this type of troubleshooting, Sandeep, or no?
Yeah, sometime.
Yeah. So in that case, why I'm saying, because expired certificates also create problems. Like if we are uh, upgrading our NSX, it's our duty to log into the NSX console and see if there is any certificate that is expired or that is going to be expired. It is recommended before upgrading your NSX or any application, you need to fix that certificate issue. Then only you can proceed with your upgrade or your troubleshooting. Okay. So once you check all the prerequisites, what you need to do now, it is a simple process. You need to put the node into maintenance mode. How? Now the question arises, how? It's simple. How you are putting your ESXi in maintenance mode? Just right click on it and maintenance mode, correct?
Yes.
Now log on to the AHV host with SSH. You have a host 10.0.0.1. Just put it, or you can use any other tool to
If
SSH that.
suppose we have an AOS OS in HV hypervisor, so then what is the command to so send to the hypervisor in maintenance mode? Is there any command or some GUI console are there for AHV?
This command is for AHV only, no?
For maintenance
It is
mode,
not.
putting no, for maintenance, put the maintenance mode na. You said na so there is ESX server and we have to send the ESX to maintenance
No,
mode,
no, no,
right
no, no.
click.
See. 1 second. It is not for only ESX server. It is for your AHV EOS server also.
Okay,
You need to log into your Prism element, and there you can right click. You will see a option to put your host in maintenance mode. It's no,
okay,
I'm not telling you for the vCenter. I am telling you
okay,
for the EOS. Yeah.
okay.
And now shut down the host. For shutting down the host, you need to press, or you need to type shutdown -H now. So this is a process, simple process. Put the
But
ESXi,
but before shutdown, I guess we have to shut down the CVM first, no?
which one?
CVM.
Uh, because yes, CVM is also necessary, because CVM, if you can't,
Because
in this process,
this is a forcefully shutdown of the host, but for means there are some CVM running on this host, and if you
yeah.
have shut downing the host, then CVM will automatically shut down. So it's I think this is not a right way to shut down the. I think so.
See, Sandeep, if you put your ESXi, if you put your hypervisor in maintenance mode, before that also you need to put your ESXi host, sorry, your CVM down. Then only it will go to the maintenance mode. No? That's not mentioned here, but yes, this is something I told you that before doing that, we need to power off the CVM, if you remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the process for shutting down a node. Now, starting a node in a cluster, it's the same thing here. On the IPMI that is being used as Nutanix, here see, power on the node. Once you power on the node, your CVM automatically starts. Okay, in HP. If the node is in maintenance, you need to log into the Prism web console. That's I just said here. and remove the node from the maintenance mode. Now, you need to log into another CVM in the Nutanix cluster, and you need to see if the cluster status, by putting cluster status, it will show all the services status. What is the status of the services? Scavenger, GCS, XMount, and multiple services. They will be shown like this. Okay. Now, this is a process for how to, 1 second, for shutting down a node in a cluster and starting a node in a cluster. This is a process of this. Put it in maintenance mode, shut it down, and then start it and check your cluster status. This is a simple thing. Now, what if you are going to shut down an HV cluster, your all cluster? Before that, as I said, everything is prerequisites. What you need to do, ensure that you meet the following prerequisites before you shut down the cluster. IPMI password. IPMI is the web console, or you can say that like in HP, it is, sorry, I forget what is that for HP.
Yeah,
ILO,
I
correct?
yeah.
ILO. For Dell, it is DRAC. For Nutanix, it is IPMI. So be sure that IPMI password is accessible. What you need to do, you need to log into your IPMI and check if the ID password is working. If it is not working, else you need to raise a ticket with your local data center and they can visit and power it on. Okay. You need to check if NCC is upgraded. Your NCC version is updated. And you need to run a NCC health check in and see if there is any critical alert in your infra or not. Or you can run a command NCC health check run all. It will show you all the status of your cluster. Okay. Now it is showing the warning. Yes, warning we for expired certificate. We never ignore it. Now procedure is that shut down the services or VMs associated with EOS or Nutanix products, like your file server VMs. First, you need to shut down your file server VM or any VM that is differently deployed on it. Power off all the running guest VMs in the cluster from the guest OS. You need to power it off. Log into a CVM in the cluster with SSH. Verify if all the guest VMs are shut down. You can run this command to show if all the VMs are shut down. Or apart from that, if you are using web console, GUI, you can check and see if the VMs are shut down or in power off state or not. If any VM are on, consider powering of the VM. Stop the Nutanix cluster. Now log into the CVM in the cluster and stop the cluster. Nutanix cluster stop. Once you run the command, then you have to verify if the cluster services have stopped. You need to just enter cluster status. It will show you the services as down. Okay. Now shut down all the CVMs in the cluster. How it is sudo shutdown p now. You can just verify ping. You can ping the CVM if it is pinging or not. You can just cross check it. Now, once the CVMs are down, you need to shut down each node in the cluster. How to do that? Log into the IPMI web console of each node under remote control, power of the server, and gracefully shut down the server. complete the maintenance activity or the task for which you just shut down your cluster, all cluster. So this is a process how we can shut down the cluster. Okay. Now starting up at PHP cluster, it is just opposite. Like what? First, start all the nodes in the cluster, log into the IPMI power control and verify that everything is powered on. Each node is powered on. Start the cluster, log into CVM in cluster with SSH and start the cluster. Cluster start, verify the cluster services are up and running fine. You can just run the command cluster status. Start the guest VMs, the VMs that you just powered off. Start the services or VMs associated with AOS like file server VM and verify if all the guests are powered on. This is a process that you need to do. Like in shutting down the cluster, shutting down the HP cluster, what you have done? You have followed the opposite process. And when you are going to, we can just say here, here. Here you are shutting down the VMs, power off all the running VMs, log into this, shut down the cluster, stop the cluster, check the cluster status and everything, power of the ESXi host or power of your AHV, everything. Now here, when you need to start up the cluster, you need to do the opposite thing from below. Start all the nodes in the cluster, press the power button, log into IPMI web console and do it. Okay. All these commands are shared with you. Please confirm you received the documents.
We have received, but not go through that.
No problem. Spare some time. If you have tomorrow, it is Sunday, then do let me know if you have any query on that. Okay. So this is something I just wanted to explain on this particular topic. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now coming to next topic. Cedric didn't join
No,
again?
no, no.
Oh, okay, no problem. So my screen is visible. This is the topics that we have, correct?
Yeah,
So introduction, let me start from. See, this is the notes. My screen is visible. This
yeah,
introduction page is visible.
yes, yes.
So all these things I have briefed and I have shared in the documents. Please go through it and let me know. Okay, whenever you go through it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now coming to our topics, what we have covered till now. This introduction part is covered. Let
Yes,
me know. Correct. Now
yes, yes.
managing the Nutanix clusters. Let me. Yeah, here managing the Nutanix cluster like Prism Central, Prism Element cluster. We already discussed all these things. NCLI, ACLI, Prism Central, Prism Element one to one, one to many. Correct, Sandeep?
Yeah,
All these documents. Yeah. Securing the Nutanix cluster. Yes. Capacity planning already brief you guys. Securing the
okay.
Nutanix cluster.
How to secure the Nutanix cluster? Can you give me the some hint?
Sorry.
How to secure the Nutanix cluster? Actually, from some give me the some hint. Actually, earlier.
Yeah, it's on your screen.
Um,
User authentication, like local authentication
okay,
directory.
okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I already briefed it. No issues. If you can see, User authentication, like local authentication, directory authentication, client authentication. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Here,
yes.
yeah, controlling access, cluster lockdown, or additional like patching, removing vulnerabilities. All these things are already briefed. RBAC, correct? We discussed on this RBAC topic also. Yeah. Now next is networking. On networking part, it is not done. It is halfly done. Like till yeah, here. We need to discuss key features of flow networking network security. From here, we need to discuss, and I will discuss it tomorrow. Okay. How flow security works. Apart from that, VM management. Yes, VM management, I already briefed you. Let me show you here how to add the images, how to mount the disk, correct? How to create VM, what is the process? I brief you on this also,
Yes,
like
yes.
how to choose the compute, how to add the NIC and all those things. SSR, self-service restore, NGT, managed guest tool. We discuss all these things, correct, Sandeep?
Yeah,
Now coming to health monitoring and alert. Yes, I briefed on that also. Let me show you. Yeah, summary, health status. You can NCC alert, frequency, health dashboard, collect the logs, all those things like here. How to do, how to configure health checks. What is the frequency? I discussed on this also. You remember? Collecting the logs, correct?
yes.
Distributed storage fabric. Yes, I know this is the very third or fourth topic that we discussed and briefed. And this is the um, very long topic that we discussed, if you remember. Storage pool, containers, vdisk, how to create a container, um, fault tolerance, replication factor, redundancy factor, all those things we discussed in brief. Storage features like deduplication, eraser coding, correct? I hope you remember
Mhm.
all those things.
Yeah.
Have you gone through, or like, have you got time to go through all these things or no? I know that you might have
Actually,
been
no,
busy, but
no, no, no.
uh,
Honestly said, so
do one thing. I think you have 1 month of time. If you can go through it, you can ask me n number of questions, correct?
you have to get some time comes now.
No
So
problem. Do one thing. No problem. I understand. I understand currently the workloads, the project, result times,
yeah,
everything is there, correct? I know.
yeah,
I know everything. I'm also on the same boat. But do one thing. It's not only for you. It's for Cedric and other person also. Do at least the notes which I have been shared with
actually, I
you.
just changed the job, so that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah,
So
so
where
that's
you
why.
join now? May I ask or no?
Yeah, yeah, it's a Kochi-based company, and the customer is for the US MSP, like is a managed service provider in the US.
It's in
So
Delhi only.
is a means the hybrid model, and
The company is based in Delhi or Noida or Gurgaon.
is a from Gurgaon.
From Lakshmi Nagar to Gurgaon every day.
Yeah, in 2 days. Yeah, 10 days in a month.
I can say that you are fighting a fight. But I know. I was staying in Nirman Vihar, Master Block, and I was going to Gwal Pahadi. It took me two
Okay,
and a half hours. I
okay,
reached from Chhatarpur. I took some taxi and go there or shared
okay.
auto. Very hectic. I know that
Yeah.
how painful it is. No
So,
problem. So that's congratulations to you. And
yeah,
do one thing. I'm not
yeah,
saying that you can just go. You can go ahead and read the documents. You have my number. Anytime if you have any query, just WhatsApp me. Hi
yeah,
Sarma, I have below queries. please let me
Yeah,
know when you are free. We can have a quick chat or we can have a quick discussion on that.
yeah,
And I will be
yeah.
available based on my time. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay,
see,
bro.
if you didn't go through these documents, whatever you
Mhm.
learn, you forget.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, it's
if I
without
ask you why we are